Hello students, very good afternoon to all of you. Myself Devesh Singh from LPM Public School, Gola Bajar. Dear students, this time we are studying chapter first from civic section, and what is democracy and why democracy is the chapter. I, in the last video, we have read about the features of democracy. Today, we have to read a very important topic related to our neighboring country, Pakistan, and the heading is Major Decision by Elected Leader. In a democracy, the elected leader has great power to take any decision as he is the lawmaker, and the people provides him great power through the representative. So this is the power of democracy in the neighboring country Pakistan. There was no such type of power provided by the people to General Pervez Musharraf, but due to the effect of his military coup and as a military dictator, he overturned the government in 1999, and he overthrew a democratically elected government there, and finally he declared himself the chief executive of the country. Later he changed his designation as a president from the chief executive. Uh, to change the post from chief executive to president, he requires a general agreement, so he called a referendum. In 2002 he held a referendum, and in the country that granted him a 5 years extension. So this was a very big victory of General Pervez Musharraf, only having effect of the his military power, and the Pakistani media, general activists, social reformers, everyone opposed that this is not good for the welfare of Pakistan. General Pervez Musharraf has ignored all the political values, all the goodness, and this is only government made by the this military dictator. It is a dictatorship type of government. Means everyone opposed, but there was no effect of all this matter over General Pervez Musharraf, and uh, all the blames that his government is based on malpractices. इस तरह के बहुत सारे आरोप उसके ऊपर आए इन अगस्त. But in August 2002, he issued a legal framework order. उसने एक legal framework order को issue किया, और that amended the constitution of Pakistan. And in this legal framework order, he made a big amendment in the constitution of Pakistan, and this amendment was fully in the favor of General Pervez Musharraf. According to this order, the president can dismiss the national or provincial assembly. मीन्स जो उसने अमेंडमेंट किया था, उस अमेंडमेंट में पूरी पावर एज ए प्रेसिडेंट अपने हाथ में वो रख लिया था, और वो जब चाहे तब नेशनल असेंबली या प्रोविंशियल जो स्टेट असेंबली थी उसको डिसमिस कर सकता था. ये पहली बार किसी राष्ट्रपति के हाथ में इस तरह की पावर, और भी एज ए मिलिट्री डिक्टेटर के रूप में पाकिस्तान में किसी को मिला था. द वर्क ऑफ द सिविलियन कैबिनेट इज सुपरवाइज्ड बाय नेशनल सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल, और एक नेशनल सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल का उसने निर्माण किया, जिसके द्वारा सिविलियन कैबिनेट जो है वो सारा सुपरविजन करेगी, एंड विच इज़ डोमिनेटेड बाय मिलिट्री ऑफिसर्स. बट द चीफ हेड विल बी मिलिट्री ऑफिसर। सब कुछ एक सिस्टम बस बना था दिखावे के लिए, लेकिन रियलिटी में सारी जो सिस्टम थी वो मिलिट्री ऑफिसर्स के हाथ में थी। एंड ही इज़ हियर द हेड ऑफ द मिलिट्री, so his name is here General Parvez Musharraf. Okay, now after passing this law, elections were held to the national and state assembly, and just after some month after passing this law, the election held in Pakistan, the national and provincial assembly election held there, and uh, Pakistan has had elections. Elected representative have some power as the representative elected by the people in our country. Also, member of parliament, member of legislative assembly has lot of power to uh, make law in the assemblies. So these are the powers of the our representative who are elected by people. But in Pakistan, General Pervez Musharraf reduced the power of representative, and the final power rests with military officer एंड जनरल परवेज मुशर्रफ हिमसेल्फ। बस नाम मात्र का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव के लिए कुछ नाम मात्र के पावर को उसने रख दिया था, सारा पावर उसने मिलिट्री को दे दिया था और खुद उसको वो लीडिंग गाइडिंग कर रहा था। Clearly, there are many reasons why Pakistan under General Pervez Musharraf should not be called a democracy. अब यहाँ पे बात उठेगी कि जब रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हुए, इलेक्शन हुआ, तो आखिर क्यों हम पाकिस्तान को उस समय जब वहाँ परवेज मुशर्रफ की जब शासनकाल थी, तो उस टाइमिंग को 1999 से लेकर के 2002, 2004, 5 तक की जो कार्यकाल रहा, उसको हम क्यों जो है उस कार्यकाल को एक डेमोक्रेटिक रूल क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं, वहाँ पे डेमोक्रेसी क्यों नहीं कर सकते कि वहाँ पे डेमोक्रेसी था, तो कैसे कर सकते हैं? मे बी दिस इज ट्रू दैट द रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इज इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल, बट the representative has no power to do any action, to take any action in the favor of the country, in the favor of the people. They had to also ask all to get permission from the military officers, from the military head General Pervez Musharraf. So if they had no power to make any law in the assembly, in the member parliament, so after that there is no value of such type of representative, and we can't say that there was democratic country. Okay, now uh, but let us focus on one of these. We see that the rulers are elected by the people in Pakistan. Not quite. People may have elected their representative to the national and provincial assembly, but those elected representatives are not really the rulers. They cannot take the final decision. जो बात हमने आपको बताई को नाम के बस रिप्रेजेंटेटिव थे, कोई भी फाइनल डिसीजन उनके द्वारा लिया नहीं जा सकता था। एंड द पावर टू टेक फाइनल डिसीजन रेस्ट विद आर्मी ऑफिशियल्स। जो भी पावर था डिसीजन लेने का वो सब आर्मी ऑफिसर के पास था, और उनको गाइड करने वाला कौन था? जनरल परवेज मुशर्रफ था। तो नन ऑफ देम आर इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल। तो वी अब यहाँ पे बात आपको आंसर मिला कि क्यों हम उस कार्यकाल को डेमोक्रेसी का काल क्यों नहीं कह सकते। इसलिए क्योंकि जो मिलिट्री ऑफिसर्स थे, जो वहाँ उस समय के सीनियर जो लीडर्स बने थे, जो सीनियर लॉ मेकर बने थे, या फिर जनरल परवेज मुशर्रफ जो प्रेसिडेंट बना हुआ था, ये लोग पीपल के द्वारा इलेक्ट नहीं थे, और विदाउट पीपल के द्वारा इलेक्ट हुए इन लोगों के हाथ में इतनी सारी पावर था, ये वहाँ पे रूलिंग पार्टी बन के राज कर रहे थे, गवर्न कर रहे थे। तो विदाउट इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल, इफ़ दे हैव पावर टू गवर्न इन अ कंट्री, इट indicates that there is no symbol of democracy, because they are not following the value of democracy. And if they are not following the value of democracy, if they are not elected by the people, very clearly you can say that the period is a part of non-democratic country. Okay, we can also take the example of USSR in USSR in communist Poland, and that of the US in Iraq, Hitler in Germany, तो जब इस तरह की कंडीशन जहाँ पर भी हो, चाहे इराक की बात हो, चाहे यूएसएसआर की बात हो, चाहे पोलैंड की स्टोरी की बात हो, पाकिस्तान की स्टोरी की बात हो, तो ये सारे ऐसे पार्ट्स हैं जिसको हम एक्चुअली एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पे जब लीडर्स जो रूलर्स हैं पीपल द्वारा इलेक्टेड हुए नहीं, तो किसी भी शर्त पे भी जो है डेमोक्रेसी के पार्ट नहीं हो सकते, और दे कैन नेवर मेक सेटिस्फाइड टू द पीपल एट एनी रेट, बिकॉज their base, their political base, their origin is not starts from the election of the people. Okay, so this gives us the first feature that in a democracy, the final decision making power must rest with those elected by the people. This is the true line, true baseline that indicates that what is the real value of the of democracy. Okay.